back to another reading, and if you guys are new here, my name is Astra. I am an intuitive tarot reader and I do tarot readings here on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an energy update on Freen and Becky. This is a paid private reading that is specifically requested for the two of them, and this person did say that it was okay for this reading to be public. So this is a private reading on Freen and Becky about their current energy. So today we're going to be checking their current energy and see if there is anything going on with their bond, any updates, anything going on. So first let's get started with Becky. Let's see, what is Becky's current energy when it comes to her and Freen? What is Becky's current energy when it comes to her and Freen? Yes. Okay, guys, so for Freen and Becky, I do feel like right now their bond stands in a good way. With the Three of Cups, I feel like right now they both maybe recently hanged out, or they honestly have a good bond. And with the Lovers as well coming out, like that, Becky does have a lot of love for Freen. And here the Empress coming out is that Becky does feel like Freen does have a lot of care for her. And maybe recently Freen has been caring for Becky and putting certain care for her. And so with the Empress here, Becky has been feeling like the Empress energy from Freen, that she has been maybe caring for her or being there for her. And so I feel like right now things are good for between the two of them, okay? But I honestly feel like recently, or maybe like a week ago or stuff like that, that they did honestly have a disagreement or something like that. I feel like that they both were not really that much connected maybe a week ago, or maybe they'd had a small disagreement that they both did feel a little bit upset from each other, and maybe they both were trying to ignore each other for a little bit, okay? I don't feel like that it's anything serious, but I feel like that they both, like when they get in these disagreements, they get sad and upset from each other. But I feel like right now that everything is good, and I'm gonna get more information, but I feel like maybe they recently hanged out, or maybe they're around each other. And I feel like right now Freen is caring for Becky regarding something that Becky is feeling that Freen has been taking care of her. But right now I feel like that their bond is good, but I feel like maybe a few days ago, or like around a week ago, like there was like a certain disagreement between the two of them, that they both were sort of ignoring each other or trying to not really give each other attention. Because I feel like when they both get into disagreements or get a little bit upset from each other, that's how they act, that maybe they start showing that they don't care about each other, but then they honestly make up very quickly, and then they go back to the way they were, okay? So I don't feel like that it's like anything serious that happened between the two of them, okay? So let me get more information on what else does Becky feel. What else is Becky feeling when it comes to her and Freen? What else is in Becky's energies when it comes to her and Freen? Again with the Lovers. Yeah, you guys, so for Becky, I feel like when maybe the two of them have disagreements, maybe they don't talk, I feel like that she does sometimes worry about them. I feel like that she knows that they both make up at the end of the day, and they both do care about each other. I feel like when they make up, they come and hug each other and show each other care again. The Lovers is coming again, so they both do care about each other a lot, and they both do have like a lot of love when it comes to each other. And so I feel like they both have certain fights, they worry, and then they try to sort of ignore each other, but then they tend to fix things because they don't want to lose each other at the end of the day. I feel like especially Becky, she does have fear of losing Freen. And so I feel like when they both maybe have a fight or have a disagreement, I feel like Becky does maybe not show it, but I feel like that inside of her, she does have worries about the two of them, how they're gonna make up. But honestly, I feel like Freen is mostly the one that does come and make up. With the Nine of Cups, I feel like Freen is the one that comes and maybe makes up with the two of them, okay? So I feel like that she's the one that does come and fix things, okay? Becky sort of builds a wall until like things sort of open up between the two of them, I feel, okay? But I feel like right now things are honestly good between the two of them with the Sun. I feel like that they both are good energy again. They're good, okay? But also there's like a sense of maybe Becky and Freen wanting to travel somewhere. So there's like a sense of them wanting to travel. Maybe Becky wants to travel somewhere with Freen. And so maybe they have been thinking about that, but they also feel a little bit tied because maybe that's not really possible right now. But I feel like there's like somewhere that they want to travel or maybe want to go on vacation or stuff like that. And so they have been feeling a little bit tied because of that recently, okay? And also I feel like Becky does feel a little bit cautious when it comes to media or stuff like that. I feel like maybe recently she has been a little bit cautious, or she tries to keep her eye on, like, not maybe being that open because of the media. Because I told you guys as well in my readings that I feel like they both started being a little bit careful when it comes to the media, okay? And yeah, I feel like that Becky sort of does not really, I feel like they both decide to not really show that much on the social media. I feel like when they hang out, like, not all the time you guys see and stuff like that, okay? So let me get more information. So right now let's get into Freen. Let's see what is Freen's current energies when it comes to her and Becky. What is Freen's current energies when it comes to her and Becky? What is Freen's current energy when it comes to her and Becky? Okay, so I feel like, yeah, right now Freen and Becky are connected. They both are in contact and they're pretty much close right now again. But I feel like that there was a period where they both were sort of blocking each other off and not really showing much attention to each other. And I feel like especially Freen, she does care about Becky inside of her, but a lot of times she does try to show that she's strong, or she tries to show that like nothing is wrong. But actually, I feel like when the two of them do have a disagreement or stuff like that, they both feel hanged up inside of them, but they both try to not show it at all. Um, but I feel like right now there's nothing to worry about. They both are connected again. And in fact, I feel like with the Page of Cups, they both are thinking about doing something special for each other. I feel like that Becky is thinking about maybe gifting Freen something and doing something special for her. And I feel like Freen as well is thinking about doing something special and maybe gifting Becky as well. So I feel like they both are focusing on that. And at the same time, I feel like they both are trying to grow career-wise. Maybe they both are doing something career-wise right now. So there's something that they're trying to grow right now or trying to focus on a little bit, okay? Um, and so yeah, I feel like Freen does try a lot of times to show that she's calm in like certain situation between her and Becky. So I feel like sometimes she tries to put a mask on that like things are calm and okay, but I feel like sometimes there's a lot that is going on inside of her that she doesn't show, okay? But you guys, I feel like right now everything is good between them. I feel like they're good and they hang out, they're connected as well, okay? And I feel like that there can be a celebration that they both celebrate together with the Four of Wands. I feel like that there can be a celebration that they both celebrate together soon. And they both will feel happy in that celebration that can be upcoming, okay? So they're going to enjoy their time, I feel. Okay, so let's get more information regarding Freen towards Becky. What else is Freen's current energy regarding her and Becky? Okay, guys, so I feel like that there is like a certain project that Freen is praying for. There's maybe a certain project that Freen does want to be a success. So I feel like right now she's praying for a certain success of a certain project that maybe is like a solo project for her, or some other project that she's working on that she's sort of praying for the project success, okay? And with the moon, I feel like that Freen and Becky do have a lot of things that they do not show on social media. I feel like they definitely do have a good bond and they hang out a lot of times off of social media. So there's a lot of things that they are careful with sharing, and there's a lot of things that you do not share. And I feel like especially Freen, there's sometimes she can't show off as a different person, but inside of her she definitely does have a lot of care for Becky that sometimes she does try to mask off or hide, okay? But for the most part, I feel like right now they both do have a good bond. Again, here you guys can see a certain fight happened that I feel like Becky and Freen, they both were like sort of upset from each other, as you guys can see. But I feel like that definitely right now they're good. they both have a good bond. As you guys can see, they both are very close, I feel like right now, again. So I feel like you guys, they have these disagreements, but they're small ones. They are small ones that they can be upset from each other regarding possessiveness, and they can be possessive from each other, and that can be a cause of disagreements or them ignoring each other a little bit. But I feel like right now they are back, as you guys can see, very close. So yeah, I feel like everything is good, okay? I feel like they're the type to fight for a little bit, but then it's not even called a fight. It's just like a called a disagreements, or a little bit of them like trying to show off that they do not care, but then they end up coming together again. So I feel like they have these small fights and then they really make up very quickly, okay? So right now we're gonna get some oracle and hidden truth for Freen and Becky. So first let's check with the messages of love. Let's see, what are both Freen and Becky feeling right now when it comes to their bond? What is both Freen and Becky feeling when it comes to their bond? Regret. I wish this never happened. Okay, guys, so like I said, when they both disagree or they have a certain disagreement, they both regret and wish that it never happened. So these both sit between themselves and they think about the certain disagreement that they had, and they wish that it never happened, or they wish that it did not even go to that level, and then one of them does go and make up between the two of them. So I feel like a lot when they have disagreements or they have moments where they both try to ignore each other, they both regret it and wish that it never happened. Like, oh, that shouldn't have happened, or I shouldn't have said that. And then one of them does go to solve things, which I feel like is Freen, that she goes and solves. But I feel like for the longest time, they both try to show they don't care, but then one of them gives up at the end of the day and goes and solves things. Right now for Becky, soul tie. I always feel connected to you. So yeah, they both do feel like a sense of soul tie, and especially Becky, she does always feel connected to Freen. She does feel that they both have this connection now, that they both are almost like tied together, and so she does always feel connected to her, and they both feel like they have this very strong connection and very strong bond. And Becky does feel like she maybe can be around friends or people, but she does feel the most connected to Freen than anyone else. Right now for Freen, what does Freen want to tell Becky? What is Freen's message to Becky? What is Freen's message to Becky? Mend, I want to fix our connection. Yeah, I told you guys, when they both have disagreements or stuff like that, I feel like that Freen is the one that is like, I want to fix our connection. I want to mend what's between us. So I feel like when they both have a disagreement or anything, Freen can be the one to mend things between them and be like, I want to fix our connection. I feel like right now nothing is wrong, but I feel like this is the energy that she is the one that wants to mend when it comes to the two of them. That she does want to fix things. Right now, let's get into the hidden truth. Let's see what they both hide from each other. Let's start with Becky first. What does Becky hide from Freen? What is Becky's hidden truth when it comes to Freen? What is Becky's hidden truth when it comes to Freen? I wish things can be different, okay? What else? What does Becky hide from Freen? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, okay? One more. What does Becky want to tell Freen? I want to feel that way again. Interesting. Okay, guys, so for Becky, her hidden truth is, and she hasn't opened this up to Freen, is that I wish things can be different. There is times where Becky can wish certain things can be different. This can be about their bond, that maybe she does wish that they can be more than friends, okay? So she can wish that things can be different, or in other aspects, okay? So there's like something certain that Becky does feel like, I wish this can be different in our bond, okay? And I think this is regarding the two of them's bond and how it is, okay? And so here as well, that sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So there's like sometimes that Becky does stay awake thinking about Freen, and she hasn't told her this. It's something that she does hide. So she's like, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I want to feel that way again. There maybe was a time where Becky and Freen were acting a certain way when it comes to each other, or maybe a certain project or something, and she does want to feel that way again. Maybe there was a certain way that she felt around Freen that she does want to feel again, or a certain project that maybe they both did that she does want to feel that way again at that certain time. So there is some experience or certain time that she felt a certain way around Freen that she does want that to be repeated again, okay? So there is like a certain way that she felt, I feel, that she does want to feel again when it comes to Freen. So let's see for Freen, what else is, for Freen, what is Freen's hidden truth regarding Becky? I am starting to understand our connection. Okay. What else is Freen's hidden truth regarding Becky? What else? What is Freen hiding from Becky? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Okay, you came closer than anyone. Interesting. So Freen does feel about her and Becky that she's starting to understand their connection over time. That over time she is trying to understand how they both are connected, how they both are special for each other. And like I said, when they both are away from each other, when they both sort of have a disagreement, like I said, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. So Freen's hidden truth is that she does feel that it's hard when they both are disconnected, or that they both do not talk to each other or give each other attention. She does feel that Becky does not understand how hard it is for her when they both sort of do not have connection or contact. And that's why like she's the one that always tries to mend, because she does feel that it's like hard to let Becky go ever. Like she does feel that it's like hard for them maybe to stay away from each other for a long time. Even though Freen does not show it, but this is her hidden truth, is that it's hard for her when she's not really connected with Becky, because she does feel that you came closer than anyone. She does feel that Becky came closer to her than anyone, maybe in her life or friend wise or anything. She does feel like she connected with Becky more than anyone, and so she does feel that she is very close to her and special to her more than other people or other girls even. And this does connect with I always feel connected with you. They both they can hang out with other people or other girls or stuff like that, but I feel like they both still feel like they will not find someone as special as the other is. Like Becky does understand that no matter what, she's not gonna find someone that she connected with as much as Freen, and Freen does feel that she won't come closer than anyone as much as she is with Becky. So these are both hidden truths, you guys. So these are things that they both have not said to each other. These are things that they both do feel, but they haven't conveyed to each other, okay? So these were cards that were requested for me to do, and I hope that you guys like them. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading on Freen and Becky. And I want to hear you guys' feedback in the comments. Tell me guys in the comments what you guys feel about this reading. I would appreciate you guys' feedback. And thank you for the person that purchased this reading. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And see you guys next time. Bye!